What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy. Here's my next episode of Joe Winko Talk. And as you all notice, this episode is titled Middle School Okay, before I get to that, before I get to that, you might notice that, like, I'm looking a little heavy under the eyes. It's because I didn't get any sleep last night, because I was really freaked out about the Amityville story. Not that stupid one I talked about in my last episode of Joe Winko Talk, but like the Amityville story about the house actually being haunted by a Native American spirit. And I was so freaked out, and I was laying in my bed, and I was scared because I thought the Amityville ghost would come get me. But then I thought about that other story I read about the Amityville house, and I thought, okay, you're seriously afraid of a morbidly obese woman coming to your of the ghost of a morbidly obese woman coming to the house and eating up all your food? Well, yeah, that is scary. I mean, I have a whole stash of tortillas pizza rolls in the refrigerator. If someone came in and ate all those, I'd be in really bad shape, unless the person who ate all those was me. But that's a different story. Getting back to what I was talking about, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, as you all noticed, this episode is titled Middle School Confessions. And, yeah, the reason why it's titled Middle School Confessions is because I'm going to be talking about some pretty bad pranks I pulled on people back when I was in middle school. Well, I wasn't really here that. I was only in middle school for like a few months, because during the time I was supposed to be in middle school, I was living in the Dominican Republic with my uncle, but I was still here for quite some time. I remember this one time when I was 11. Apparently my adoptive parents didn't trust me being home alone for many reasons back then, so they hired a babysitter to watch me, and he was like this high school jock, footballer type, jack of all trades, honor roll, snob, stuck-up person. His name was Alex. I don't hear from him anymore, thank goodness. But he wasn't a good babysitter at all. Like, he acted all fake and nice and Mr. Goody Two-Shoes around my adoptive parents and everyone else, but whenever I was with him, he wasn't good, because he always would break all the rules and do all this bad stuff, and he knew that if I told anyone, no one would believe me at all. And one of the worst things he used to do was, he always used to bring his girlfriend over, and I never liked his girlfriend because she was really ugly and really disgusting, but he'd always bring her over, and he'd always have, I can't believe I'm saying this, he'd always used to have sex with her in my house. Okay, it's not really, yeah, it is my house. And in my adoptive parents' room a lot of the times. I don't feel bad for them, though. But still, that's gross, though. And I was getting tired of it, and I got fed up that he was getting away with doing all this. So I came up with this one scheme. Okay, so he had this vaginal lube hidden in my house. It was like in a tube. And, I'm pretty sure you all know what that stuff's used for. But he had this vaginal lube hidden away. And then, while him and his girlfriend were downstairs watching TV, I got his vaginal lube and I emptied it all out in the toilet. And then, I opened the cover and I got some Icy Hot. And I filled the vaginal lube tube up with Icy Hot. So then, when they went upstairs and they got the Icy Hot, the tube, and they said, oh, hey, we're gonna get busy, so don't walk in on us at all. They went in the room, and then I stand by the door, like, discreetly, and I have my ear to the door, and I'm listening in, and I hear them. They're moaning and groaning and everything, and they're going like, oh, yeah, that feels good. But then all of a sudden it goes like this. Oh, ow, and I start hearing them screaming. I'm behind the door, cracking up. All of a sudden, the door swings open. They're both completely naked. They run out. They get into the bathroom, and they scream. They start washing off, and I'm just standing there, cracking up, laughing. It was too good, and I was just thinking in the back of my mind, in your face. So, after that, I never really heard from him again. Him and his girlfriend broke up, obviously. And he never really babysat for me again afterwards. So, and there was another prank I pulled. There was this one chick named Stephanie. She was like this high-class, stuck-up, snobby girl. And she she always got whatever she wanted. She was the popular girl, like the queen bee type. Picture Alison De Laurentiis from Pretty Little Liars, or even Penelope from Knife 7. And she had her little followers and everything. But she was really mean to me. She always said that I had no class. And, oh god, something was seriously wrong with that chick. She always said that I had no class. And she thought I was poor and trashy because I was Hawaiian. Because I'm Hawaiian. So, I came up with a plan to get revenge. While she was on vacation, I went next door and I asked, my neighbors have like a whole bunch of dogs, and they crap a lot, obviously. I asked the neighbors, hey, can I take your dogs for a walk? And they said, sure, just make sure to bring a plastic bag with you because they crap a lot. And then I said, okay. So I took them for a walk, and obviously after the first 10 minutes, they crapped a lot, and I had to pick it all up and put it with the plastic bag. And then, so I dropped the dogs off at home, but then I went home with the dog crap, and I looked in the closet, and I found a box, and like a brown UPS box, and I poured the dog crap in the box, and I wrapped it up, and, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this chick posted her address, her home address, on Facebook. So, I copied-pasted her address, and I printed it out on a sheet of paper, and I taped it to the box, and I actually wrapped it up and made it look like it was a real postage UPS package. So then, early this morning, like really early this morning, I asked my one friend, Tatum, I asked him, hey, drive me to this address. So then we drove to the address, and it was really early in the morning. I had my hoodie on and everything, and I got out of the car, and I stuck out of the car, and I was looking all around, making sure no one saw me at all, and then I ran over to her mailbox, and then I put the box in the mailbox, and I just ran back to Tatum's car, and then we drove off. The next day, she comes back to school, and she's like blood red pissed, like red as my bandana pissed, and like all her friends are all around her, and they're all noticing, and then they were going like, oh my god, Stephanie, what's wrong? What happened? And they said, did something happen while you were on vacation? And she was going like, no, my vacation was fine. It's when I came back something bad happened. And then they asked her, oh, well, what happened while you were on vacation? She said, what happened? No, they said, what happened when you came back from vacation? She said, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. Some asshole delivered shit to my mailbox. Then I started cracking up laughing. Then I ran off, and then eventually, it wasn't long till I told my adoptive parents about that, and my adoptive mother got mad, and she said, Joe, that is absolutely evil of you to think of sending someone shit in the mail! And then I started cracking up laughing, because that's literally what I did. And then my adoptive dad said, Joe, you better be careful, because they can do DNA testing on the poop to tell who it came from. And I was like, well, it wasn't me, it was from the dogs, jeez. And then, one more thing. There's this one, like, jock guy who, back in middle school, and he was always, like, getting the girls' attention and always trying to get with the girls. And I didn't like him because he was really stuck up and he was really mean and judgmental. And it was around the time when MySpace and Justin Bieber were really popular. So, he, what did he do? He started giving out his number to the girls he went to school with on MySpace, like, through the comment section. And when you post a comment on someone's profile on MySpace, anyone on their friends list can see it. Or anyone who, if their profile's on public, anyone can see it. So, he posted, hey, sweetie, here's my number, please call me. So, I came up with this one idea. I copied his number and I went to, a 321 chat. It's basically this chat room that's full of 11 and 12-year-old girls who are desperately seeking attention. And then, so I IM'd all the 11 and 12-year-old girls, and I typed in, congratulations! You've been selected to compete in a contest to win free Justin Bieber tickets. Just call this number listed here and scream to the top of your lungs. And I didn't think it was going to work, but then they were all typing in, OMG, are you serious? And I typed in, yes, just don't forget to call away. I didn't think it was gonna work this good, but I came to school the next day, and he's pissed off, mad, and his phone keeps vibrating and ringing. And he said, I'm pissed off right now because all these 11 and 12-year-old girls keep calling me and asking me for Justin Bieber tickets. Then his phone keeps going off, and then then I hear this girl's voice on the other lines because she's talking so loud and she's screaming and she goes like, oh my god, it's Justin Bieber! And I was cracking up laughing. And there's this one song by Justin Bieber. It's that one of the original songs he put out called Baby. And back then I used to hate that song, but now every single time I hear that song, it's like a victory song. It's like, because it makes me think of that prank I pulled, and I'm like, yeah, in your face. That's why I like it so much. So, yeah. That's basically it. I hope you guys got a laugh from this video. So, if there's anything else you think I should talk about in the next Joe Winko Talk video, just let me know, and I'll talk about it. And, what else was I gonna say? So, don't forget to like my fan page on Facebook. Don't forget to comment, and, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like my fan page on Facebook, and watch my most recent Sims 2 video, Fresh Apple Massacre. And don't worry, I'm working on another one. Well, I'm typing the script right now, but if you want to know what it's basically about a female version of me being stalked by a guy who was stalking her videos on YouTube. It's some weird ideal I got. So, yeah. So don't forget to like my fan page on Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe. And also, thanks so much for 800 subscribers. I really appreciate it. So, yeah, I was so happy when I found out. So that's basically it. So don't forget to like my fan page on Facebook. So, yeah, peace out, people.